peeps. So today I just wanted to talk about probably something very relatable. And I gotta up this. Oh, there we go. Very relatable and just not as serious. There's too many serious things. Everywhere you turn, everybody's just on edge and serious. So I thought today I would address the difficulties and the hilarities of sleeping with cats and husbands. I guess the dog is in there a little bit too, but she's not really allowed to get on the bed because the cats don't really let her. But truthfully, she's probably easier to sleep with than the cats. The dog just jumps up. Well, this is when my husband is not in the bed. When he leaves for work in the morning, it's all about me and my dog sharing the bed. If there isn't a cat inside. Yeah. But she jumps in the bed, curls up in one spot, goes to sleep, but don't even know she's there. So, like, Steve, my husband cannot say anything about the cats. Or about never mind. My husband can't say anything about the dog. Because his cats, okay, they're my cats too. I love them to pieces. But they get in there. So our bedtime routine is, it depends which cats are inside. Because we've got Deadly Bear. Well, his name's Deadly, but I always call him Deadly Bear. He's probably the most vocal. So if we head towards that bedroom, it doesn't matter if it's just for nap time, doesn't matter if it's nighttime, doesn't matter if we head for that bedroom and it looks like we're laying down. If he is sound asleep in another bedroom, he will be there within 30 seconds. On the bed. In between us. He likes to get like right up by our heads. He curls up. If Steve's got his arm over me, he like nudges his arm out of the way and like squirms in. So he's right in between. And he purrs so loud that it sounds like it's a boat motor going off in your ear. And he paces. He doesn't just curl up and sink in and enjoy the cuddles. No, he digs in, purrs by your head, and then just paces. So when you start to pet him, he walks away. But then you stop, he comes back. And he makes circles, and then he wants to climb on your head, and he wants to lick your face and kind of make out with you, and you have to stick your head under the blankets. And sometimes it takes a while for it to get him just to calm down, just so we can just go to sleep. And most of the time, I have to like roll the other way, turn my back on my husband, block the cat out, pull the blanket over my head. And then my husband eventually has to just like, he will literally put a hand on the cat and try and hold him in one place. And the cat just keeps going. And eventually we either have to throw him off the bed, where then he'll get the hint. He'll jump back on the bed, but he'll get the hint where that means he has to curl up and just go to sleep. So that's just one cat. So Deadly, he's almost always inside. So then we have another one, Street, who is mostly outside for the summer, but now that it's cooling down in the evenings, he's decided to kind of start joining us. But he will get there first, so that's a problem. So the other night we went to go to bed. Deadly comes following us in the bedroom. And we go to crawl in the bed, and this adorable little Streety is sleeping in my spot, and he will not move. So I have to like gently nudge him a little bit. Deadly crawls in behind him. I've got this much bed. Not kidding. I somehow squeezed my butt onto this much bed with this much blanket. Trying to give my husband a kiss goodnight was a stretch. Deadly was trying to take over. Street wouldn't move, and so it was just this sausage of cats between me and the husband, who had his side of the bed. He had the full side of the bed. He was good. He just crawled in, turned his back the other way, and fell asleep. And I had to kind of wait until these cats Street finally got sick of having to share the bed, so he left, and then Deadly crawled up, and then I could claim more bed. But this is the challenge of cats. And then when they're in between us, they there's no blanket because the husband has the blanket over top of him, and then it comes down, and then the cats are on top of it. So by the time it gets to me, there's only about this much left to come up and over. It is such a challenge. And then we do have a third cat, but he's really hairy and really bushy, and he just can't be bothered curling up in bed with us because it is just too hot, and there's just too many animals and people in the bed, and he does not like it. So if it is freezing cold outside and the other cats are curled up someplace else, sometimes Hero, that's the third cat, he will come in and sleep with us, but he actually is kind of like the dog. He just jumps up on the bed and he's almost asleep before he lands. He just doesn't move. That, if anything, is his actual flaw. Because if he curls up and lands on your feet and decides that's where he's going to sleep, you can kick and move and shove till the cows come home. He's not moving, so you better have your portion of the bed claimed before he gets in it. The other cats, you can kind of nudge and they'll get sick of it and they'll leave. Hero won't. He'll just stay there. So sometimes if I get through all of that and the cats finally calm down and each one finds its place and the dog stops, the dog does this peekaboo thing where she's jumping up along the edge of the bed, trying to see if she has an in to get on the bed, but Deadly ain't gonna have it. She'll calm down. Eventually everybody will calm down and it'll be time to fall asleep. And just when I'm there, that's when the hubby starts snoring. So it's so magical, which is why I have headphones. I have so many different pairs of headphones. I have enough to last me a lifetime because I've got noise canceling great big ones that I've been wearing because it can block everything out. So between fighting for blankets, fighting for space, and then trying to drown out the purring and the snoring, sometimes bedtime can be really, really challenging. But I wouldn't have it any other way because that is the circus that is our bedtime ritual, and I love it.